Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's a start at the petrol station vlog because it is. So it's Friday. It is the 7th of June now. I'm losing track of the days. It's been a long week, very long week. Oh, right. Yeah, we'll do Mr. Nice's Words of Wisdom, double bill. He did some last week, but I'd already got home by the time he'd done them. Because he thought I was in Blackpool, but I wasn't because they didn't come home till Sunday in the end. So, the double bill of Mr. Nice's Words of Wisdom, then we'll set off home. My things to talk about on your vlog. Me, as I've been to Eden Camp on Saturday nearly 2 weeks ago. Excellent, very good. Eden Camp is up near Malton and Pickering, towards Whitby, over in the northeast Yorkshire area. But it's very good. It's a historical, it's like a museum about the World Wars, World War I and II. So lots of displays of, you know, the old army outfits and things and how conditions were and whatever else. It's really interesting. It's a very educational day out for sure. So very good, Richard. Me, as I sang Please Mr. Postman, the former SMTV Live Post song at the Feathers Pub on Tuesday evening. Sounds excellent, Mr. Nellis. I've been to an organ concert at Halifax Minster on Thursday afternoon. Did you? Did you see all the burnt down building opposite as well? So yeah, quite a shame that big building full of all sorts. And the guy trying to eat his sandwich and drive at the same time and not having a great job of it. Oh dear. So the burnt down building, yeah. One of the mills opposite where Halifax Minster and the Peace Hall is, and the library as well, actually, I think. That burnt down. Well, it's not completely burnt down, but it burnt out the top, which was a gym. But the problem is, all the businesses that were in it underneath the gym have all been water damaged because they had to put water at the top where the fire was to put it out, of course. And water being water, it goes down through all the floors, so everyone else got flooded out. Maybe not burnt, but not good anyway. The tragedy of the boy at Lightwater Valley. Yes, very sad again with these new amusement parks. He sounded a bit young to be on the ride he was on, to be honest, but I've not looked into it, Mr. Nellis, maybe you know. But yes, it's always sad when you know, amusement park, someone's get injured. However it happens. Have you been to Lightcliffe Tea Rooms? I went 2 weeks ago on the way back down to London, where I was doing the exhibition there. I haven't been since. I've been to Square Chapel today though, and to Chibden Park to deliver some cups to the Chibden Park Cafe. So there you are. I've still been a busy boy, Richard. I've not been lazy. The Playmobil. Really? There's a Playmobil movie? Oh wow, I might have to watch that. Could be pretty cool. Me, as I've been to the Yorkshire Wildlife Park as part of a special Pennine Magpie trip on Tuesday. Sounds good. The Cobbled Hill Bicycle Boy Hovis advert seriously returning? Seriously? Wow. Michael Barrymore feeling sorry for Stuart Lubbock's outdoor swimming pool death, and do you miss his game shows as I do, which nowadays it is very boring. I don't know, Richard, really. Me, as I've watched Johnny English Strikes Again. Do you know, I could do with watching some of those actually, Richard, some of the Johnny English films. Me, as I've done a Droopy the Dog Father's Day card at Pennine Magpie on Friday afternoon. Yes, Father's Day is coming up. And guess what? I'm in Brazil when it's happening. On doing stuff. So let's thunder down the road. It's a wet Friday, very wet day. So yeah, it's been a bit of a hell of a week, to be honest. I am completely and utterly worn out. I could drop right now, to be honest. So obviously last weekend just chilled out really, to be honest, because the folks are away. I wasn't up late on the Friday night, to be honest. I got a bit worn out and then went to bed early. Saturday I spent pretty much the whole day chilling out watching terrible movies. But there were some great ones. I watched, it was called Independence Day. And I saw it on the thing, Sci-Fi Channel. I was like, oh yeah, great, Will Smith punching the alien and stuff. Oh, that'd be a good one, that. Puts it on. It wasn't Independence Day, it was Independence Day. I.e. the worst copy of it ever. So yes, it was like a clone of it, but just with a load of actors you've never heard of, and really not half as good. I watched it anyway. So there you go. So watched that, and then what came on? The kangaroo one. I can't remember the name of the film for the life in me now. But there's this kangaroo, these guys have this money in this coat, and they put it on this kangaroo, and he thinking it's dead, just to take some selfies with it, and it jumps off with the coat and all the money, and then there's all this debacle around it. Can't for the life of me remember what it's called now, but yeah, it's got this kangaroo in anyway. It's very funny. Watched that. Watched Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which was of course excellent. And then I watched quite a few other different bits and pieces. Oh, I watched The Boat That Rocked, which was really good. I've watched it before, but it was good watching it again. That's kind of a classic, that The Boat That Rocked, about pirate radio back in the 70s. And literally the radio station was on a boat out in the Atlantic Ocean. And because of all the music in that, I then had to watch Guardians of the Galaxy and Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So I had a right good movie Saturday. Sunday, up early,
risk zone,
7,
limit, 40 miles per hour.
Off at 8 to Blackpool to pick them up from the hotel. It wasn't great weather, to be honest, so they just did a bit of shopping and then we came back. That was about it, really. Nothing too exciting. And then that was it, really. Back to work Monday. A bit of unfortunate news. The warehouseman had a bereavement in the family. He'd got 2 days off, but because of that he ended up taking the rest of the week off as well.
Warning, risk zone.
So that means I've spent the whole week packing boxes, as well as trying to roast coffee and sort out orders and sort out the fact, because I'm going to be away for 2 weeks now in Brazil, and I kind of planned on spending this week getting all prepared for that, and I haven't done any of that because I was packing orders all week and running about like a blue loon. So yeah, so he was off, and then on Wednesday, office of admin that takes all the orders and processes and whatever else, he was off, but he was booked off anyway. So it's just been like mega hectic because I've been doing all the work that everyone else does, plus it's been pretty busy for all counts. I mean, it could have been busier, but it's been busy enough when there's just me trying to do it. So yeah, it's been kind of hectic, and I've not really got any of the stuff I wanted to do prior to going away done now. I mean, I've been trying to roast coffee like a loon, but you know, I've got a bit of a stock going, but that's I never know what's going to be ordered anyway, so it's a bit hard. I know I've got a stash for Square Chapel now. I've got a stash for some of the local places that have my cattle market espresso. I've got a range of other ones, but you just don't know. I mean, today I had Vietnam Arabica ordered, I had some Tanzania Arabica ordered that I had to roast them. I mean, last night I started roasting at 4:30 once all the orders and everything had been packed and done, because I can't roast coffee and take in deliveries and pack other orders for other stuff that's coming in all at the same time, because roasting coffee I can't leave it. So if someone comes to deliver something and I'm roasting coffee, I can't go and unload the delivery, as it were, because my coffee might burn. So so yeah, I didn't start till 4:30 yesterday, so I was gone 6 yesterday before I got done. Didn't start, well, I did 2 batches today. I had to start at 2 because I needed some to go out with a carrier. I needed like 3 roasts of that so I could get it done for carrier. Then got all that packed for the carrier. The carrier came, did that. Had to go out to do deliveries with Square Chapel and also Shibden Park. Then got back again. Then put the heated the roaster back up to do another 5 batches of roasts. I didn't even finish roasting till God 6 p.m. today. Unpacking it all. Plus, I had a bootload of orders to drop off at the petrol station then. For different orders for coffee and AeroPresses and gift packs and loads. So it has just been non-stop. And like this morning I got to work, and pretty much as I got there, Claude Helliwell wagon turned up. He'd got, you won't believe it, 12 sacks of coffee, nearly 800 kilos in total. Coming in, so I'd got that to deal with first thing, let alone anything else. All that coffee coming in, 5 sacks of which are going straight back out on a pallet to a customer anyway. I needed one of the sacks for opening because I need to roast some of it, which I did today, and some of the green coffee as well had been ordered. So had all that going on. It's just been non-stop, literally whole week. So I am proper pooped now. So tonight on the cards, get in, pass out, that's about it. Tomorrow just do nothing, hopefully, because I'm done, I'm worn out. Like I say, I've got no preparation at all now for going to Brazil, so the way it's going at the moment, Monday night I'm just going to throw a few bits in a bag, and that's what I'm taking with me, and that'll be it. Yeah, I'm going to Brazil for 10 days with a few pants, socks and some shirts, and that's going to be, I don't know, toothbrush, bit of toothpaste, and no idea what's going to happen. Who knows? And God knows what's going to happen while I'm not there, because I mostly deal with everything at work as it happens in a sort of reactive thing. So it's all going to be happening, and I'm not going to be there to react to it. So I don't know. Hopefully it'll go smoothly, but I doubt it very much, really. And like I say, there wasn't been very much forward planning of anything either. So it's going to be interesting, let's put it that way. So because of that, no vlog next week or the week after, because I'm going to be in Brazil. I'm most likely going to have no internet, or very little, pitiful internet. So there's always bricks around nowadays. I don't know where they're all coming from. Very concerning. So yes, so there's a good chance I just won't be able to do any vlogging. Oh, great lining. With that. While I'm away, so I'll just leave it till I get back. 2 weeks, 2 Fridays missed. So imagine it'll be pretty much the end of June when we get round to it. So have a good 2-3 weeks, and I'll see you on the other side of having been to Brazil. Okay, see ya.